What's up, guys? Jay, Mass Movement. I just want to do a quick update on everything that's sold over the last about week or so and show you everything that's sold. And then I'm going to show you everything that I was able to pull at Goodwill today. I had a really good day. I'm really excited to show you guys what all I found. I'm going to show you what I found. I'm going to tell you what I spent. And then I'm going to tell you what I expect in a ballpark kind of figure, what I expect to make from what I bought today. So first, let me show you what sold over the last week or so. So first up, sold this. This is another one out of my personal collection. DTN tour shirt from 2005. So this is now officially a vintage t-shirt, which is really sickening when you think about it. But yeah, so this I got when I was on tour with DTN, and I had it. Like I told you guys last video, I don't wear white shirts, so this has been folded up in storage, and finally it's just time to thin the herd and let go of some stuff. So sold this for $35. And just so you guys know, all my stuff is plus shipping. I don't cover shipping for anyone. Everybody pays shipping. So, all right, next up. GameCube. I bought this out of a storage unit a couple of years ago, or this came out of a storage unit that I bought a couple of years ago. It's been sitting in a box. I didn't have a power cord for it. I ordered a power cord. I got it, only to find out that it doesn't read discs. It does turn on. You can plug the controllers in and they work, but it doesn't read discs. So I sold this as working 4 parts for somebody who's probably going to be able to repair it, maybe easily, I don't know, and then they'll flip it for, more than what they paid for it. But I got $35 for this, so that's $70. All right, now these are pretty cool. Not cool, cool story. They don't look cool. All right, so almost 2 weeks ago now, I'm out walking my dog in our neighborhood, and there is a house not far from us, and the guy seems to be really good at letting go of things. He's always putting things down by the street with a sign on them for free. Nice stuff, just stuff he doesn't need anymore. So I'm walking my dog, and there are 2 pairs of boots sitting with a little piece of paper tacked onto them that says free. So I stopped because I'm a scavenger. I can't help myself, and I had to look. Both pairs of boots were Red Wing boots. These are like Chukka boots. Yes, the soles on them are shot to hell. They're going to have to be resold. The good thing about Red Wings is that they can be resold. And once they're resold, it's like, you've got a new pair of boots. They're nice and broken in. They're worn, but they're not ruined. I put some mink oil on them. They probably could use a little bit more, but I put some mink oil on them. They look pretty good. No cracking or anything. So these were free. I sold these on Marketplace, on Facebook Marketplace, for $25. I said everything that was wrong with them. I said, you're going to have to get them resold. No problem. They sold on Marketplace, and I send them out today. So that's a crazy one. Now, the other thing is I started doing whatnot auctions. I did my first one yesterday. Anyone who follows me, they probably saw that I tried to do one on Friday, and it was a disaster. I was maybe on there for like 45 seconds before I realized that it was not going well. So I just got the hell out of there and just started it. Actually did it on Sunday. And I had a stack of 40 comic books, and I sold 10 of them on Whatnot. Mostly all X series from the 90s. But they were only $1 a piece. But that's okay. I gotta cut my teeth. I gotta get my reps in. And I can tell you that I love Whatnot. That is such a cool platform that I wish I had been using. I've already won a couple of auctions on there. Things that I got for relatively cheap that I'm going to flip on eBay for more money. Bought a gift for someone. And it's really, really cool. If you haven't gone on there, it's different. It's not your usual auction site. So just know that. These are live auctions. They're happening in real time, and it goes real fast. But, and you got to have time to wait and see, because they're just pulling items and showing them. It's not like going on eBay where you can just search for whatever you want. This is different, but it's a lot of fun, and you can get stuff really cheap. So I highly recommend it. If you use it, please go on there and follow me. It's Mass Movement RVA. I'm on there. I'm going to be doing a lot more auctions because I can tell you guys, I love it. I wish I'd been doing it when I started buying storage units. I would be completely out of landscaping and into this now. I should have done it, and I didn't. But anyway, so now I'm on there, and I'm going to be doing it a lot because it was a lot of fun. And it's an easy way to sell things right now that are taking up space. They probably aren't like super high dollar, but you know, it's things that will sell. So anyway, all right, so that's everything that sold over the course of the last week or so. So we're at 35, 70, 95, 105. I'm not going to retire off of that, but still not bad for just some stuff, you know, especially the free boots. The free boots, that's insane. I absolutely no cost to the goods, and I made 25 bucks. So you cannot beat that. Okay, today is Monday, Monday, January 27th. And I got up early this morning and decided I'm going to start hitting Goodwill as early as possible. I've got a couple of different routes with a few different Goodwills I like to hit. So I was like, let me get up and get to the front door of the first one as soon as they open. And they did, and I had a killer day. Hit 3 different Goodwills. Took me about 3 hours. And let me show you what I bought. I'll tell you guys just real quick. Over the course of these 3 different stops, I spent $65 total. I spent $51 at the first. I spent $5 at the second. And I spent $12 at the last one. Does that come out to... I think that comes out to it, right? I think that's right. So, yeah, $12 or $13 at the last one. $12 at the last one. Okay, sorry. All right, so first up, this is a sealed game I bought for $2.99. Exit the Game, The Sunken Treasure. I don't know anything about this. I've never played any of these games. $2.99. The comps on this are 15 bucks. One just sold for 15, sealed. The unsealed ones don't really sell for much, but sealed, they sell from anywhere from 12 to 15. All right. I found this little mini JanSport bag. It's ripstop. And I picked it up and I carried it around for a while. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get this. But I ended up stopping and I looked it up. As you can see, it's made in the USA. Little mini backpack. These, I just did a quick search and I found these little mini backpacks selling for $40. So on the conservative end, I'm going to say $25 for this, if not more. So when I did the value of everything that I bought, I put it at $25. It may sell for more than that. I paid $5 for this. All right. I bought these for myself. Now, anybody that knows me, please don't laugh. I'm going to get made fun of for this, and that's okay. I've wanted a pair of overalls for a while. And so I bought these. I didn't try them on. I don't know how they fit. They are my size. I don't even know if I'm going to like overalls, but I like the idea of overalls. So I do want them. You guys can make all the redneck and the farmer jokes. I get it. I got it. Let me beat you to the punch. Okay? All right. You're fine. These are Duluth. They've got a ton of pockets, which I really like. I mean, there's pockets all over these. I think these are really cool. I don't know if I'm going to like them. The good thing about this is that Duluth stuff is really high value. And if I don't like it, I can sell them. It's not a big deal. These were $5.99. So these are for me, maybe. And if I do end up not liking them and selling them, then I will tell you guys what I sold them for. But you guys may see me out there like pulling my straps with a piece of hay stuck in my mouth. All right, yeah, whatever. I know you guys all think you're hilarious. All right, so next, this. Oh, I couldn't believe I found this. This is a bag of ink and toner. Ink and toner. A bag of ink. All computer ink, printer ink, all unopened. This bag was $4.99. I looked up, as you can see, you see these like O2 packs. Somebody on eBay had done a lot with the O2 packs for $35. That's just the O2 packs. There's a bunch of other ones in here. These may all be O2. I am not sure. But I saw ink for $5.99 for a bag of it. And these are like the XL packs, which are bigger ones. I bought an XL pack for our printer just yesterday. Different model. But I paid $60 for that ink. So that gives you an idea. This is a bag full for $5.99. This is a no-brainer. Ink usually sells as long as it's still in the package. Even if it's not in the cardboard, if it's still sealed in the little bag that it comes inside, it usually sells pretty fast. I've had to sit on some, but I have never not sold an ink cartridge. So this was a no-brainer. On the conservative end, I'm going to say $50 just for this bag alone. And I paid $4.99 for it. So that one was like I said, that's a complete no-brainer. All right. This really cool like rug tapestry. I have some of these at the house. I think none of them are as cool as this. This may be the coolest one I've ever found. They have this classified as a towel. So I paid $2.99 for it. This thing, I don't know if I'm going to get rid of it. My thinking is I'll put it in the antique booth, which will be opening by the end of the week. So it'll go in the antique booth if I decide to sell it, but I really think I'm going to keep it. But if I do decide to sell it, I'm going to ask anywhere from $20 to $25. And I think it'll sell because it's really cool. It's in good shape. These usually have like some tassels on this end, you know, and they aren't on here. Maybe they're just worn off, or maybe they didn't put them on anyway, regardless. But yeah, $2.99, $20 to $25 for this piece if I sell it. This one, it was really cool. Just too cool to leave. All right, this shirt I'm keeping. This shirt is so sick. All right, so Cadillac, Vatex, what is it? Vatex America. This shirt is so sick, and I don't know if you can see. I'll try to hold it as still as possible. 1994. So this shirt is vintage. It's an Oneida size extra large. I mean, this is the kind of thing I love. Nice vintage t-shirt. It feels so good. I love the graphic on the front. It's just cool. You know what I mean? $2.99 for this. I didn't even look up any comps because I don't have any intention of selling it. I'm keeping this. This one goes in my personal stuff. All right. Next up, Echo Unlimited t-shirt. It's pretty bad. It's pretty ugly. I think it's probably an XL. Looked up comps on this, and this thing is technically a vintage shirt, and it sells for anywhere from $20 to $27. So, and this was, all the t-shirts are $2.99. I got this one. So, Batman t-shirt. And if you can see, I don't know if you can see on that tag, it says 2004. So technically, this is a vintage t-shirt too, which is, like I said, that's really makes an old fart like me feel really, really old. So that a 21-year-old shirt is now vintage, but it's nothing crazy, but it is vintage. It's in good shape. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. I mean, I love the collar, and it feels so good. I may throw it in the rotation and keep it for a little bit and then sell it. I did factor this in as selling it. $15 because it's a vintage Batman t-shirt. I think $15 is reasonable, if not more. All right. Vintage UFC shirt. This is pretty bad. But yeah, it's a vintage one. It's not a crazy one. UFC stuff, tap out stuff, Affliction, all that really horrible MMA brands, that stuff is coming back. It's coming back in a big way, and people want it. All the ugly Affliction jeans and Affliction bedazzled t-shirts, that stuff is coming back. So if you're out at your local thrift store and you see something and it's vintage, if you can find a date or you can look at the tag and see, I I'd pick it up. You know, like I said, this was $2.99. I'm gonna ask 20 to 25 for it and see what it does. I'll throw it on eBay. I'll throw it on Depop, and we'll see what it does. All right. So I got these two horrible things. I don't even have to say it. Anyone that knows me knows. I hate the Skins. I hate them. And I'm not calling them the other name. I hate the Redskins. So anyway, but I got to make money. I got to pay my bills. So, and skin stuff is everywhere in Richmond. I find it all the time. So, and it's super collectible. Anything with the Chief on it sells. I haven't, there's never anything that I haven't sold that had the old school Redskins logo on it. These were $3.99 each. This one has a little crack in it. It's not terrible. Has a little crack. One just like this just sold for 25 bucks. So as you can see, got two of these. This one is in really good shape, no cracks or anything. It has a little like scuffing. I'm going to see if I can take that off. 25 bucks for this one. I may ask 20 for this one since it has a crack. I may just put it at 25 and see if anybody swings on it. So yeah, so that's 50 bucks right there off $3.99 each. So, all right. LL Bean fleece. Somebody at the one Goodwill I was at, they dumped a ton of LL Bean stuff, which is crazy, but maybe they just didn't want it or they sized out of it. I don't know. So this is a really nice. It's not a fleece. It's a pullover jacket. Bean stuff is so nice. This thing looks perfect. I looked it up. Probably 30 bucks on eBay. I didn't look it up on Depop. I'll check there and see, but I'm reasonably thinking 30 for this one, 30 to 35 for this one. And then this is another Bean sweater, nice old man sweater. My wife is probably going to pressure me to keep this one for myself, but I don't see it happening. But it's a nice one, really nice actually. I looked this up. This thing's 35 bucks all day, if not 35 to 40 all day, and these sell nonstop. So the cool thing about LL Bean stuff is that it has the item number on the tag. So if you're out there looking and you find LL Bean stuff, it makes it super easy to look up. You don't have to you can find it almost immediately. So got that. And then the last thing I got is another LL Bean. That's a fleece. That's a fleece lined flannel. This thing is really, really nice. This is a medium. They had a 2X. I left the 2X and I just bought the medium. Bigger stuff is harder to sell. And a lot of times it will sell, but you end up sitting on it for longer. And my new goal is to not sit on the stuff for very long, is to kind of keep it moving. And especially now we're getting towards the tail end of winter. This, warmer weather stuff is going to sell a little bit less. I mean, it's into January. So, but, it's going to sell not as good as it would have maybe in November or December. So I don't want to sit on it. I want to keep it moving. I want to keep, whatever I spend, I want to keep the money coming in. So, but this is a nice jacket. It's really nice actually. And one exactly like this just sold. This exact print in a size medium just sold for $29.99. So I'm going to ask 30 or somewhere 28 to 30. Since it just sold, probably ask 28, and that might kind of help it move a little bit faster. So that's everything. Okay, so I told you guys I spent $65. Is that right? Yes. $68. Sorry, $68. $68 total. 51, 5, and 12. Okay. So $68 total. And my ballpark figure for what I expect to make would be $315 off of everything that I showed you. That's with the low end kind of pricing. Like that little JanSport may go for more, but I think a reasonable figure to make on everything that I showed you is $315. I have to pay myself back my initial $68, and so that would give me $247 profit. So not bad. Not really not bad at all. And all this stuff I would anticipate to sell pretty quickly. I don't think I would have to sit on a lot of it for very long. I think it would sell pretty quick. So that gives you guys a little bit of insight into what my crazy life is like. Anyway, so yeah, this is running long. I didn't want it to run that long. So if you're still with me, I really appreciate it. I got hit up by a lot of people who watched the video last week, and they said, "Oh, you're back." And I said, "Yeah, I am." You know, they're going to keep coming. So, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate it. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will check you at the next one. Peace.